the United States has deployed a small team of troops to Nigeria following renewed security cooperations between both countries. We are joined now by Dauda Gombe, a security analyst that joins us from Abuja for more on this story. Dauda, thank you so much for joining us. Dauda, can you tell us very quickly, I think let's try to clarify one thing first. What exactly does the deployment of a small U.S. team to Nigeria involve, and how does Washington define this mandate on Nigerian soil?
Thank you so much for having me this afternoon. And quickly, I think from Washington point of view, this is a step forward in their effort to quench or to bring an end to the so-called Christian genocide in Nigeria in a mutual and respectable manner. Because if you look at it, this follows a series of engagement between the Nigerian government and the U.S. government, whereby the last time the National Security Advisor led a team to the United States, recently the Undersecretary of United States, she was in Nigeria with her delegation, where they have a series of engagement, and after that, we come to heard about this deployment of small team of possibly experts who will support Nigeria in areas of training, mentoring, and other things on how best to deal with the issue of terrorism and perhaps the bigger picture of the term Christian genocide in Nigeria.
Now, in terms of the scope and as well the limits, are these U.S. troops engaged strictly in advising and, of course, intelligence, or are they also permitted to have operational and combat responsibilities?
So far, so good. This is not yet clear based on the information that is out, but what we expect and anticipate and hoping that this team will have a restricted engagement. They will be only on Nigerian soil for them to provide support in terms of technical capacity, to build, guide, and help Nigerian troops to be able to, adequately tackle the security challenges facing the country. But we hope sooner than later, the Nigerian government, especially Office of the National Security Advisor, may make a release to clarify these issues, because these are one of the challenges Nigerians are always talking about, especially with the recent engagement with the U.S. If you look at the way it's happening, it's like U.S. are more interested than us, because all the time it's U.S. that first will release the information before Nigerian government will now come out and make clarification, which in the best interest of the country, this is not how it's supposed. It's supposed to be the Nigerian that will first release such information, and then we now hear from the U.S.
So my next question was actually going to the limited information that is being distributed to the public. Why do you think that is, that in terms of access to information and reporting, Nigerians tend to hear about this information from the United States instead of Nigeria first? Why is there that disconnect?
I think this disconnect has to do with the way Nigerian leadership are handling the information. Even though we understand security information are very sensitive, we need to be mindful, we need to be careful how we treat it, how we share it. But at the same time, it is a responsibility of the Nigerian government to make things clear to its citizens, especially when dealing with things like has to do with the United States, when many people do not have trust, do not have belief, and haven't so many thought about why even the troops in Nigeria, even though this is normal routine thing, is just for us looking at it in a political way, that is, they are just trying to make, noise and other thing. But this may have been happening for long in terms of bilateral agreement to have troops coming to train, to have your troops going there to learn and other things. But I think it's a responsibility, and we need to push forward to make Nigerian government realize the implication of always coming up late with information. They need to be careful. They need to treat Nigerians with all dignity. They need to share information that are not associated, just information that Yes, we have agreed that the first troop of 50 soldiers, including 5 technical, 5 days and that, are coming to Nigerian soil, and they will spend so months training, and that's all. You don't need to tell where they will stay. You don't need to tell who their names and all that, but at least basic information for somebody to have a kind of relief, for somebody to have a kind of assurance that something is happening for his own betterment in terms of security and peace in the land.
Right. Security analyst Dauda Gombe, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you so much.